Hello, I'm Mike Hetman, and welcome to another edition of CMS Forex News. Today is Monday, March 3rd, 2008. Inflation in Australia continued to show elevated readings. The TDMI inflation gauge was up 4% on the year. This pressures the central bank members to raise rates another 25 basis points in order to combat inflationary pressures. They will be meeting tonight. Operating profits for Australian companies recovered in the fourth quarter, rising 3.9%. The third quarter showed the first negative measure in 2 years. Manufacturing in Australia returned above the 50 boom-bust level in February after it showed contraction in January. The Aussie was higher against a greenback, recovering a good portion of its losses from Friday. Traders may be expecting another hawkish statement from the Australian Central Bank. The pair hit some resistance above 0.94 and started retreating in afternoon New York trading. It was a similar story for the Euro-Aussie pair, as the pair fell 200 pips in the Australian dollar's favor overnight. It did not come close to last Friday's low. The New Zealand dollar saw similar gains, though both the Aussie and Kiwi declined versus the yen. In the UK, the manufacturing sector improved more than expected. This is welcome news, as the indicator had been dropping the last couple of months while the UK experienced a slowdown. Switzerland, on the other hand, saw its Purchasing Managers' Index decrease, though the fall was in line with expectations. The indicator is a broader measure of economic activity, not limited to just manufacturing. European and German manufacturing eased from January. The Eurozone PMI matched its preliminary estimate, while Germany's PMI beat expectations of a larger decline. A preliminary estimate of inflation for February showed annual inflation staying steady at 3.2% in the Eurozone. The U.S. also released its manufacturing index, which showed activity slipping into contraction. February's ISM index fell from 50.7 to 48.3. The silver lining is that economists had expected an even larger decline. Prices remained at high levels, with 75% of respondents citing that they faced higher prices. The euro-dollar pair hit a new record high at 1.5274, but those gains were quickly cut down following the release of the U.S. manufacturing data and comments from ECB President Trichet. He stressed that a strong dollar policy is very important, as several European ministers spoke out about the effects of the recent euro rally will have on the exports. The dollar-yen pair continued falling, reaching a low for the session near 102.60. It has dropped around 500 pips in the last 5 sessions. The yen is gaining as credit market losses are prompting a pullback from carry trade. In Canada, GDP for the month of December slowed considerably, declining 0.7%. For the fourth quarter, growth was an anemic 0.2%. The news sent the U.S. dollar-Canadian dollar pair higher. It has gained around 160 pips in the last 2 sessions, after falling decidedly in the loony's favor the first half of last week. Tonight, Australia will reveal retail sales data and its current account, and the Reserve Bank of Australia is expected to raise rates. Overnight, Switzerland will unveil data on consumer prices and GDP. The Eurozone also posts GDP data along with its producer prices. Tomorrow morning, the Bank of Canada will be expected to cut rates by 25 basis points to bolster the economy. And that's it for Forex News today. For CMS Forex, I'm Mike Hetman. Have a great day.